back. Gone. We have a chance.
Show dad.
Yankees 12, Red Sox 11.
He's gone. He couldn't go all the way.
Muy arquero. ¿Quién le pega? ¡Golazo! ¡Gol!
Well, there's a long ball through and
Oh my God, an insane goal! I've just seen the most insane goal I have ever seen on a football pitch. Incredible Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Fed on through and here's Rust. Rust delays to Kobe. Walton can tip it. Bryant with the save.
Oh, you gotta get a shot here.
Final seconds. Bryant for the win. Bang!
Oh, go ahead. Do your little intro.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's another Tuesday, another Earth2 Sports Talk with Weds and Mo. I am Wash Brady, and the gentleman that's stuffing his face over there is King Dorian.
Yep.
Dorian.
Wow. And as always, we have a guest of the show, Jake P. Jake P, what's going on? It's been a while. Welcome back.
Not much, man. Just living life. Mad at fantasy football, but you both know that. And yeah.
You said you're bad at fantasy football?
I said I'm bad at fantasy football. No, I said I'm mad at fantasy football.
Oh, everyone.
I was about to say, you're not bad, Jake. Don't be so hard on yourself. The algorithm is bad.
The algorithm's bad. Yeah. If my kicker did not miss that extra point, I would have won. It's okay.
Oh my goodness, kickers, man. Justin Tucker missed 2 field goals last week and killed me. Absolutely killed me. Jamar Chase has refused to catch a touchdown. I don't know what's going on with fantasy football, but you know what? We move on to next week. That's just how we're gonna do it. We missed a week though. We missed a week last week. Interesting things happened last week. I think the end of the World Cup was last week. Messi finally won his World Cup to make him the greatest of all time, which I know someone might dispute, but I don't give a damn. He's the GOAT. What else? Oh, baseball. A bunch of signings happened last week. Who's the guy that got signed by the Giants but didn't pass his medical and then went on and signed with yes. Imagine that.
He signed with the Mets, and then he didn't pass their physicals, so now they're trying to redo his deal.
Right. So this is baseball is getting really, really interesting, and the season is not started. We never talked about Judge getting all his money, which I think New York overpaid, but you know, that's another another thing.
New York is notorious for overpaying in every sport. Like the Knicks roster right now spent $300 million on 3 players, RJ, Brunson, and Randall. So, and now and the Yankees go and give Aaron Judge more money than a Brinks truck could carry. So, I mean,
but look at the Mets though. The Mets in penalties are going to pay $111 million.
Like I said, when it comes to New York and overpaying, again. We make the money, we blow the money.
New York overpays for stars, and that's not even like anything.
I mean, they overpay for scrubs, let alone stars. So
true.
Oh, by the way,
Aaron Judge a scrub?
No, I'm saying
roster is scrubs.
I'm saying they even overpay scrubs. So when it comes to stars, of course they're gonna overpay stars. Oh no, not Aaron Judge, bro. Come on, like. No, I'm saying,
in the playoffs, Aaron Judge
question for you.
Just like anybody else. Go ahead.
Okay, but question for you. Either one of you. Do either of you know the name Jerome James? Can you guys remember who that is? I'm not going to tell you which sport. I'm not going to tell you, Jerome James.
Why does that sound familiar? I feel like I should know it.
It sounds very familiar. I feel like it's the Knicks.
It sounds way too familiar to me, and I hate it.
Okay. So that just makes my point about the Knicks, overpaying scrubs, because the Knicks gave Jerome James $40 million, and nobody knows who he is. Nobody cares. So,
oh my God, is this recent?
No, not recently.
No, Jerome James was early 2000s. Yeah.
It Yeah, probably around 08 or 09 when they had Eddie Curry also.
Mhm.
Yeah, Eddie Curry had open heart surgery, and the Knicks give him like $100 million.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
What's it? Did you
remember
hear this
that.
about Aaron Judge? The guy that caught the 60-second home run, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was offered. Aaron Judge offered him $5 billion for the ball, and he goes, "No, I'm going to auction it. And I'm going to get more." It sold
got
on
like
auction
3 million
for
or
like
$2.
$2 million.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
he lost $3
Aaron
million.
Judge offered him $5 million, and he said no.
Because he thought he was going to get more at auction, but it only sold for $2 million.
Of course, because Aaron Judge has. Okay, don't get me wrong. Aaron Judge is but he doesn't have the resume to make it worth more than $5 million. So if
Met the Cowboys and
You know what? I can't argue with you on that.
They're sometimes good in the regular season, and then that's it. Yeah, agreed.
I think last year they got 102 wins and they didn't win the playoffs. Yeah.
Jesus.
I feel like all of New York sports are the Cowboys. All of New York baseball is the Cowboys of the MLB because look at Aaron Judge and the Yankees last year. Everyone was like, "That's the favorite to win it all." And got to the playoffs and just melted. I was in shock. Bats stopped working.
But if you look at it though, like the Yankees have had more success in comparison to the Cowboys. Like in the last 25 years,
if you look at it, it's the same,
have
right?
also been around a lot longer than the Cowboys.
You say what?
Right.
The Yankees
but if you look at it the same way, the last Yankees championship was what, 2009? Bruh, come on now. That's a minute ago. That's like 14.
The last time the Cowboys smelled, anything past the first round of the playoff was 1997.
Right.
So, but yeah.
What I'm saying is, in relativity, it's the same because one is an older franchise, and that makes sense. I don't know. I don't like the Yankees in the playoffs as much as I feel like I give them about the same chance. Anything in sports anyone wants to discuss real quick before we get into
your good comment for Messi, based on what?
Career-wise, he is
based on one final appearance and one World Cup.
Who's the GOAT then? Who's the best?
It's not Messi.
It's who?
Pele is still the GOAT, bro. Messi hasn't taken. Pele's still the GOAT, bro.
No, let me guess. Because he's won what, 3? 2, 3? What? That doesn't.
3.
Again, that doesn't fucking matter because if you look at their whole career and look at what everyone has done in their career outside of the World Cup, because this is. So, are we doing the LeBron James, Michael Jordan thing with Pele and Messi right now? Because Messi is the greatest of all time in terms of goals scored, number of goals scored, but
Also, one more thing.
The FIFA Player of the Year. Who has more FIFA Player of the Year awards?
Bro, you realize that?
He was. This just cemented it.
Sure.
Because okay, all right.
No, I'm saying sure. Also, it seems like I don't know. Maybe I know it's a conspiracy in me, but conspiracy theories in me.
You feel like it was written in the scripts.
I feel like FIFA wrote something so so Messi could go because ain't no way one man scored shot more penalties than entire teams for like the last 2 World Cups, and we telling me it's just it just so happenstance because he's just that great. Except
he's their penalty taker though. Because Mbappe scored 2 goals off penalties in the finals. He's the penalty taker. He's their number 1 penalty taker. So he scored 2 goals off penalties. No, for real, that might have some of those penalty calls. A lot of penalty calls in the finals was questionable. But I will say this: that's the greatest finals match I've ever seen in my life.
Oh no, absolutely! Like somebody made a TikTok and it was like, "Yo, if this is the first soccer game you've ever watched." You could stop now because it doesn't get better than this. I agree.
It's never going to get better than that.
It's never going to get any better than this. So.
It's never going to get any better than that, and that's sad.
Bro,
because
I've seen
you're gonna watch.
I've seen every World Cup. Go ahead.
You're gonna watch games that have more goals. You're gonna see games that have more goals, but nothing is going to feel like that game. And
No.
I was watching it on my feet for 9 hours on my feet for 90 minutes, which is insane. 90 and overtime, and I sat down before penalty kicks, and I stood right back up as soon as they started penalty kicks.
Bro,
I felt like I was playing.
Bro, I lost $100 in that game to my friend Mimi because she's the biggest Argentina fan. And
Oh no,
as much as she was talking, I was like, you know what? I was like, I hit up right before the game. So when France I think tied the game. France tied the game, right? When France tied the game.
Yes, because it was 2-0 in like 70 minutes. I went to go pee.
Yeah.
Wets, and I came back from the bathroom. It's 2-1. I looked down at my shoes. I look back up. It's 2-2. I want to stop crying.
Bro, no. When they tied the game, I call her, didn't pick up. Call her again, didn't pick up. I shoot her a text. I was like, how is your heart today? She goes, I'm blocking your number until this game is over. Don't talk to me.
Oh my God. I would have done the exact same thing too.
That is a true story because I was 2 feet away from the whole time when that was happening.
And the crazy thing about the whole thing is the fact that I'm like, yo, I have no dog in this fight. I don't care who wins. Like, right. But once I put money on it, I was like, oh fuck Argentina. Like, it's go France, even though I hate France as a whole, as a team, but whatever. But yeah, man, it was literally the greatest, sir. Yeah, USA suck at every sport that didn't have the only ones who play it. Right. Every sport that had the only ones who played, they suck at it.
Any cup that's the world, like no, actually hockey.
Who else play hockey? What other league?
Canada,
what other country
Russia,
have like
Canada, Russia. I mean, Russia for the USSR was the GOAT in hockey until like that miracle thing from the I don't remember that. Was it an Olympics?
Yeah,
it was the Winter Olympics, right? And then the miracle on ice. So USSR was the GOAT until the miracle on ice. Then Canada became like, and United States came up. It's between United States and Canada and Russia. I think that's the three main people. But like,
you talk about three countries that plays it, majority. Like as opposed to, if you take a sport where we have 20, 30 countries that play it, America's not coming out on top. Although I do think it's because it's because they're wasting their athletes. Because if you want to win soccer, put Tyreek Hill as a forward or as a midfielder. Put LeBron James in midfield. Put Tyreek Hill, as a forward. Put Derrick Henry in the backfield because who's gonna go past him. So I'm saying if you really want to win,
I think Kobe would have been the most dangerous number 9 if he put his talent.
100%.
He would have been the most dangerous number 9 in the world.
Oh yeah. Because that man had he had a laser focus that was just dangerous to anybody who could come across.
Yeah. So, you know what's funny though? I don't think Jordan would have excelled in soccer.
I don't think so.
Kobe would have excelled in soccer.
But I think also the things though with Kobe had he even though as good as he was, he played with a chip on his shoulder. He played like he always had something to prove. I'm like, bro, nobody cares. Like you could chill out. You could just play the games like, nah, I must destroy my opponent. Like, bro, relax.
Everybody flops in soccer,
bro. You know what? Speaking of flopping, bro, Neymar might be the most irritating player I've ever watched play, bro.
You know why? I feel like you know why it's irritating because he has so much fucking talent.
Exactly.
But if he didn't have the talent, you wouldn't care. But he has out of this world talent, and he just does that. So it's frustrating.
Yeah.
But I don't blame. Look, man, I'm not sorry. If I was there, I would do the same thing. I would fake to get calls too because if you look at the penalty, the first penalty that
Argentina got
hit, right? No, the first one that Argentina both of their first penalties were very questionable because the first Argentina penalty was a touch. He touched Di Maria, bro. He didn't even pull him. Just bro. He's rolling on the floor. Boom, penalty. Now it's that's a call that changes the game. And then if you turn it over to France, another touch. Boom, he's on the floor. It's a penalty. And then the handball that was questionable, was it inside or outside the box? all of that stuff is very stupid. Like, speaking of calls,
Mm-hmm.
like, let's switch sports for a second. So New York, and this is a game. This is we missed 2 weeks ago, right? Because we didn't do last week's. Yeah. So
We didn't do
Terry
episode last week.
McLaurin, yeah, Sarah McLaurin is standing there at the corner. The ref says, "Hey, you need to step up." He looks at the ref. Thumbs up. Am I good? Ref says, "Go ahead. You good." Soon as the play is called, ref pulls out his flag. Do you see how calls can change games? 1, 2. A blatant pass interference in the end zone. Look, you never want the games to come down to that, right? You never want any game to come down to that. But like, excuse me, that was a blatant pass interference call that went uncalled. You know, the refs just put it out yesterday that, oh yeah, that's a call that they should have made. The NFL just put out a statement.
Bro, do you remember?
What
Do you remember
sucks
that?
though is that wide receiver asked the referee twice if it was okay.
No, not that one. The PI in the end zone. They just put out a statement.
Where he was like draped over him. He was like literally holding him or something. Like, yo, I'm not letting you get any chance. Yeah, that one. But when it gets
everybody saw it.
Yeah. But then again, remember, like a couple of years ago, the Saints didn't go to the Super Bowl because of a missed pass interference. Not a couple of years ago, but yeah, it was some years ago.
Oh yeah, I remember. No, I hate the Saints, so I don't care. okay, but I get it.
The things though, again, hate or not, like for me, I'm like, yo,
hate or not,
don't mess up the game.
That changes the game. Yes, you're right. Hate or not, that's
don't mess up the game. Like, that's it.
So this is something that's happening in every sport, not just soccer, basketball, or football. People have started saying that because gambling is becoming a thing, right? Because what I learned after the World Cup was that Vegas needed France to win that game because everybody bet on Argentina. So it makes you look back at certain penalty calls like, dang, should have been a penalty? It makes you start to question things like that. So like, people are saying now that because gambling is becoming a thing, and
legal in a lot more states.
Yes, a lot more states, a lot more countries, right? Is it a thing now that people have to start like paying attention to because calls change games?
Yeah.
So do you think gambling is affecting the way calls are being made?
Absolutely. Because again, like you said, I'm sorry, Jake, I'm gonna let you go in a second, but I'm saying absolutely because if you look at it. Once upon a time, like the even when we was sports betting, it was like, oh yeah, you could bet with like DraftKings. Now there's DraftKings, FanDuel, MGM. There's Caesar Sportsbook. Like, yes, the betting world is like out of control now. So now it's like, oh hey, now you have to realize that because I remember once upon a time, I remember there was this, yeah, that's true. I remember there was a referee who had come out and saying that he was fixing games. Like he was literally, fixing games.
Was it an
That's what I was
NBA referee.
There was a documentary on Netflix about it, about how he would go to the mob. The mob would say, "Hey, we need this team to win," and they would literally make millions every night because he wouldn't make a certain call or he would call certain players for certain things, and
So it's like when you look at it, and now it's it's happening a lot more, and betting is becoming betting is not happening in in some back room. Some hidden back room. It's happening right, out in the open where everybody. So now, these referees are in there. Players are betting. So, yeah.
Hey guys, I bet you Pete Rose is somewhere going, "What the hell, really?"
I mean, what's his name got a whole season? Calvin Ridley got a whole season.
Ridley, yeah.
Betting on games, and it made it look really funny because last year when he was playing, he would have a first down and stop short, or he would have a touchdown and stop short, and pretend to get tackled or slide or something. So people start saying, "Yo."
And like what team would want to sign him after doing that? Because anytime he doesn't make a first down, you have to look back and go,
yeah, you looking sus, my guy. You looking real sus. Anyways, yeah, those are the things that I kind of wanted to touch on real quick. Let's get into week 16. Week 16?
16.
Yeah.
16.
Started with Saxonville versus the Jets. Wetson was gonna call that game, but he called it in at 8-10. So his pick didn't count. I'm not even trying to be petty. Promise, I was not even. Me
How are you not trying to be petty by doing it, bro?
I promise, it just happened.
Okay. I
Miles
picked
Austin.
okay.
Wait, what? When did that happen?
Why would Miles Austin freaking bet? He literally made millions playing for the Cowboys. That makes no sense.
You mean millions robbing the Cowboys? That's what you mean.
There you go. Right. I stand corrected.
Okay.
Buffalo and Chicago. That was painful to watch. You know what was also painful to watch?
Mm-hmm.
The Saints at Cleveland. Because you want to know why that was painful to watch?
Why?
Because you have arguably a top 5 running back in the league.
Mm-hmm.
I want to pull my eyebrows out. Not my hair, my eyebrows. I want to pull them out. I hate Kevin Stefanski. I really fucking hate him. I think he's the worst coach in the NFL because this is what's funny to me about Stefanski, right? If you watch the Browns game early in this season when they had Jacoby Brissett, he was more comfortable with handing the ball off, right? Nick Chubb's numbers in the beginning of the season were so much better. Week 11, week 12.
Hey, how about you call him by his right name? It's not Chubb. You know that.
I'm sorry. Nicholas Travis Chabinski III. I can't even call him his full name anymore because he's not showing up. So I just call him Nicky.
Why do I feel like every time the Cleveland guy within 10 yards, run the damn ball?
So it's not rocket science because it's so much easier. And you know what's funny? Because I think he wants to help his quarterback who just came back. No, he has all the entire off. You're not making the playoffs, so I don't understand why you're not running the ball. So just keep your quarterback safe, keep him healthy, get into the offseason, get into OTAs, get him around everything, and then next year open up your playbook, run the goddamn ball. How does this happen? Wetson,
no, are you gonna draft him next year, or is it?
He's Nicholas Travis Trubisky III.
Okay.
Yes.
The reason it happened is because
And you know what's funny? You know what's funny about them losing to the Saints? The Saints have a chance, bro. The Saints have a chance. Oh, I hate football this year. Honestly, I don't just know. You can't though because there's a lot of money invested in him, so you really can't. But
and that's
I
what
this should have been on the docket.
That's actually the point I wanted to make about that one though. The reason why they're not handing the ball to Nick Chubb, like they were doing earlier in the season, is because they see what Nick Chubb can do. They know what Nick Chubb can do. They see what he could do with Jacoby Brissett on the center. But the things though, Deshaun Watson ain't play football in 2 years. So the reason why they but guess what? They're not in the playoffs.
Does not care about Deshaun.
My fantasy team. But I was if you would have just given Nicholas Trubisky III 6 touchdowns, I could have won.
By the way,
honestly, 6 touchdowns in 2 weeks, I would have won. If he scored 3 touchdowns in 2 weeks, I'd have won.
I will give $5 to either of you if you guys know Nick Chubb's real middle name.
Like his actual middle name, not the one you gave him?
Yeah.
Is it Wetson?
There's only one Wetson in the world, bro. Only one.
All right.
I'm one of one, bro.
Is it an obvious white name?
Mo's gonna Google it right now, but Mo's looking up right now. But yeah, it's basically a typical black name.
You said it's a white name?
Mo, I know you, bro.
Give me a hint. I'm not looking at the O's because you can't see me. Nah, I think it's like Theodore or some shit. I feel like that's why you brought it up.
No.
Is it Harold?
No, he said black.
It's Jamal, which means that's the second Jamal that's disappointing as a running back in the last few years because Jamal Charles.
know what, man? Let's keep it moving. Because no, I know your argument, Wetson, is you want him to play, right? You want your quarterback that you paid all that money to play. But honestly,
Bro, that's not how that works, Anthony. That's not how that works, Anthony, and you know that, okay? So I know we're talking from a fan standpoint, but in reality, if you give a quarterback $230 million and he's only gonna miss 11 games of the season, you need to see him throw the ball for the last 6 games, the next 6-7 games. You need to see that.
Shit.
You don't gotta see it because you don't gotta see it because you mess up your fantasy team. But I'm saying the coaches,
no, because I'm a GM. I'm a GM and a coach. I'm a GM and a coach. Okay, I'm managing. I'm managing the team, and I need them stats. Okay. Can we talk about how the Titans are frauds?
We've been saying the Titans are frauds for the last 4 weeks, bro. We don't gotta talk about it. Just call them frauds and keep it moving.
And keep it moving. I see. The Chiefs played somebody and won.
Yep.
Sorry, Jake.
Hey, no, I was hearing it all week from my boss. He's just like, "Oh, you guys ready to lose?"
So there you go.
Oh man, Broncos country.
Did you guys see the gift that Richard Sherman got on air?
Nah.
Richard Sherman somebody sent him a Christmas gift, and it's a Russell Wilson little doll. And if you squeeze it, he goes, "Broncos country, let's ride."
Really?
That's
it's hilarious because he busts up and he goes, "Oh my God, I'm done." And it's Richard Sherman, so yeah. Cracks
the
me
Giants played the Vikings, had a chance and lost it. But funny enough, the Giants are still like number 6 in the NFC in an NFC race, which is crazy. If the NFC ends today, the Giants and the Commanders. No bull though. The NFC beast is really like, I don't know how it's gonna end. I don't know how it's gonna end. Like with all of the other wild card spots losing, the Giants and the Commanders kept themselves alive.
I kind of want to see the whole NFC East in the playoffs now. I'm like, at this point, I kind of want to see all of them there. So
I kind of want to see Seattle not make it just so you. I don't think there's ever been a year where the whole division or the whole whatever has made it into the playoffs. Or am I wrong?
Not that I can remember off the top of my head. But I mean, I'm sure it might have happened before, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head. I feel like it's happened before. I feel like the NFC East, the year the Giants won. No, 2012 when. No.
They won in 2012.
Yeah, the Bengals demolished New England. Again, Wetson, I'm very surprised you didn't pick your team, but whatever. We both picked the Lions.
So hold on. You want me to pick New England based on my feelings when they're going against Joe Burr, Joe Cool, the guy who's like, yo, he could be down 3 touchdowns. He look at you like, oh, is it my turn yet? Okay, cool. Like, I'm not betting against Joe Burrow right now, especially not for New England. New England hasn't proven that they're worth, betting on.
The Lions lost their chance.
Jesus.
I know.
Lost
but they're
still
there. They're still there. They're still there. Even losing to Carolina. You know what? Carolina winning also gave them. This is the craziest thing in the world. The Saints got a chance. Carolina has a chance because Carolina has beat Tampa Bay already. If they beat them again this week, they hopscotch them to number 1.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be a very interesting year if Tom Brady doesn't make it, because that would be fucking crazy to me. I'm sorry. The Ravens managed to stay alive. The Commanders lost to the 49ers.
I'm sorry. So hold on. So hold on. The Ravens record now is what, 9-5? 10-5.
The Ravens? Now, are the Ravens really that good right now?
Yes, they've been winning games. Their losses came early in the season.
Yeah,
those three losses that they lost. Yeah, the 3 of the losses came very early. Remember those close games they lost, or the games they were leading and they lost those games. Yeah, The Commanders lost to the 49ers, which was tough. Carson Wentz started. No, not started, rather. He came back in that game, which was interesting because, like, a lot of Commanders fans were looking for Carson Wentz to come back, and I don't
Why?
think he should have. But I don't know. They think he's better than who they have right now.
Heineke?
I picked the Eagles. You picked the Cowboys. Good job. I picked the Steelers, and you picked the Raiders. I don't know why you're still picking the Raiders, bro. Like, I don't understand
because I can't think of a single reason to pick the Steelers. Like, legitimately speaking. Like, no, here's the thing. No, and I'm not even joking about this one. I know you're laughing, but I'm not even joking. Like, okay, with the Raiders, you could be like, you know what? Derek Carr might be complete garbage, but you're like, okay, Josh Jacobs in the backfield, Darren Waller, Devontae Adams. You're like, yo, if you could just throw the ball up, they have a chance. With the Steelers, what do you say? Who's throwing the ball? Who's running the ball? Who's catching the ball?
Najee Harris is running the ball.
Who?
George Pickens is. Najee Harris is running.
Hold on.
Who?
Hold on. Watson's never won
Come on,
his
man.
first round draft pick.
All right, Mo. Mo's over here just talking out of his ass now. Come on.
I'm not even
Najee Harris running the ball. Bro, Najee Harris, that's who you gonna go with?
You picked him in the first round. What are you talking about?
It was fantasy football, okay? I picked the projected top 5 running back. It was fantasy football. And my record shows it. What's your point? Like,
all right, my bad. You asked. You said who's running the ball, who's catching the ball.
My point is, I'm not saying there's nobody. I'm not saying there's nobody in the backfield. I'm just saying who is it? Who?
Najee Harris.
Who?
The higher most voice is getting is making this so much funnier. Oh my God.
Because he's enjoying this. So we're like, oh, Najee Harris. Bro, come on, son. Can't think of the last good game Najee Harris had.
I think he had a game for you 1 week, right? No. Okay, never mind. It could have been when you were playing
garbage all season.
I think he averaged 30 yards on 20 touches from splits in this whole year.
Oh my gosh.
So
after we do this round of picks, I want to toss a question out to you guys that I keep hearing about Derrick Henry. So where do we stop? The Steelers beat the Raiders.
Green Bay, Miami.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was so painful to watch. Tua is in concussion protocols again. He took a smack. He took a hit that put him. Because it's funny. It's funny, right? Because somebody posted a thing. He saw his numbers before he took that hit. His numbers after that. He took a dive. He threw 3 picks after that hit. I don't know, man. They might need to bet. If I would put him on ice for the rest of the season.
I think they should, because I'm like, at this point, like, I think somebody made a post soon, and they were like, yo, at this point, like, every time you see Tua, it's like, it was that scene from with Big Boy from ATL when it's like yo, the medical team when they see Tua coming in for concussion protocol, it's like, is that who I think it is? I know that ain't who I think it is.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Yeah, it's like, every week it's like, concussion protocol. At this point, it's safe to say that his brain is just, is scrambled as much as he does.
Bro.
Did he do the fingers again, Watson?
You're not going there, bro. You're not going there.
What you mean? What I'm saying is, at this point, his brain might be as scrambled as much as he does.
I'm not listening.
For the sake of his health, let's hope not, because you've seen how bad people's concussions go after being hit.
And you by people, you mean Antonio Brown?
I was gonna say Junior Seau, but yeah, we're good.
Yo, they really are, bro. They really are. And I hope Carolina can do the damn thing this weekend.
Imagine a freaking NFL playoff without Rodgers and Brady. Like, the NFL don't want that because their ratings like.
That's not where I thought Watson was going to go with that. I thought Watson was going to be like Brady's trying to get that ring back that he just lost.
Okay.
He can get one of those tomorrow. Come on now, he can get one of those tomorrow. He walk out. He will walk outside, snap at the first model he sees, and that's not what he wants a Super Bowl ring.
It's not gonna be Giselle. Finns lost.
So
Broncos. Well, the Broncos played. I think they played. They played.
Who?
I don't even remember exactly.
I know the Rams were practicing. Throwing touchdowns on.
Facts.
But I don't know who
I
played.
think they did the 10 most boring games to watch this year, and Russell Wilson was in the top 7 times.
I know the Colts were there.
Matt Ryan was the other 3. It's okay.
Goat Mayfield. Okay, Goat Mayfield was out there dropping dimes.
Baby Goat Mayfield. He's still a baby goat.
Dropping dimes. Dropping dimes. Okay. And then the Cards did what they had to do against the Buccaneers. So yeah, that was the funny one. Hey, real quick. So this is what I wanted to ask you guys. So I saw someone call Derrick Henry a attempts merchant, meaning that
a what?
He attempts merchant, meaning that he gets the numbers he gets because he gets the attempts that he does. That he's not as good of a running back as we think. That we're fooled by his attempts, and he gets a lot of his yards, like 50 to 60% of it, from his division.
So what's the question here?
So the question is, if he was in the other divisions, he wouldn't be as good.
I think that's what they were saying. I think it's bullshit, but I
think whoever said that is an idiot. I don't care who said it. Whoever said it is an idiot. That simple as that. Because you can't tell me you watch Derrick Henry play and your first thought is the only reason why he gets so many yards is because of so many attempts. You can give Zeke Elliott the same amount of attempts, he still won't get it. I can give you 10 running backs right now. You can give them the same amount of attempts, put them in the same division. They're not doing what Derrick Henry's doing. Get out of here. What idiot said that, Mo? I want to write them a strongly worded letter.
I know who said it. His name is Mo Crosby.
Why would I say that? I don't. You're funny. I didn't say that. I don't care about Derrick Henry that.
No, come on. Mo, listen, Mo has terrible take, but Mo's not that bad. Come on now, Mo can't be that bad.
I hate Derrick Henry, but I don't care about him that much to call him anything. I watch Derrick Henry play football, and that's about it. I don't care about him. As long as Tennessee doesn't make the playoffs this year, that will make me happy. If the Jacksonville Jaguars make the playoffs over Tennessee, I will hate the Jacksonville Jaguars, but that would make me extremely happy. Hey, Weston.
Do you hate these people because you're a Colts fan?
I
said name 10, please.
Name 10 running backs that's not better than Derrick Henry?
No, that you can get the same
amount of touches that would not get.
Give me a second. Let's continue. I'm gonna give you 10 names.
All right. I could give you one. Raheem Mostert.
I know what's number 1. Najee Harris. Look at him! Oh my god!
Okay, so
that was petty, Jay.
Here's the thing. I'm not a person that gets triggered easily, but words Najee Harris is triggering. So can we please be better friends and not trigger me for the rest of the show?
Weston, what's your other running back? Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon. So there's 2 right there.
Joe Mixon had that one amazing game.
Okay, hold on. You keep that up for a second. Keep that up for a second, right? Anthony. No. Keep that up. Anthony, you wanted 10, right? I'm gonna give you 10 right now. Tony Pollard and Zeke Elliott. That's 2. Who's Arizona's running back?
James Conner.
Yeah. Well, maybe not him. Yeah, James Conner. Whoever's running for Chicago, whoever's running for Denver, whoever's running for Miami, not JT. I'm gonna leave Carolina. I'm gonna let Carolina slide. Whoever's running for Jacksonville, whoever's running for the Jets.
Travis?
No, the Jets.
Travis. Oh, okay.
No, the Jets.
Jets is James Robinson.
The Jets is James Robinson and Breece Hall got injured, so it's James Robinson and what's his name, Michael something. But yeah,
Michael Carter. Yeah.
Yes.
My wife says hi, guys.
Hey.
Hi. Wife.
So let me see. That's 2, 3. Okay, I think I just named 10. If you want more, there's Najee Harris right there. If you want another one, there's Devin Singletary. Do you want more?
Hey, if you want to keep going, keep going.
Devin
Okay,
this is Weds'
the best
episode.
running back in the game.
Okay, cool. Let's keep going. Whoever's running for Houston.
Who's running for Chicago? The quarterback.
My point exactly, Anthony.
He's gonna run
bro.
So, Anthony, if you can
Zeke
tell me,
can't run like Henry no more. He definitely can't.
When did he ever run like Henry? Zeke had one solid season.
His first 2 seasons, he was putting people on their backs.
Okay, 2 seasons.
And then he got paid, and then he got fat.
And then he got paid. And then
I'm not fat shaming anybody. But whatever. I'm very sure.
First of all, if I got paid, if I got paid like he did, I would have got fat too. I'm fat right now, and I don't get paid that much as he does. So.
That's not even what you said the other day.
What happened? What is your wife talking about, sir?
She said that's not what you said the other day.
About what?
Being fat.
About being fat.
I don't remember what I said. I was probably, in the sky, so I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't expect you to remember.
I was in the sky. What you mean? What you want me to tell you, bro? Like,
I'm very much aware of.
Okay. So Anthony, because you asked, I'm gonna keep going. Okay. Whoever's running for New England, whoever's running for Kansas City, whoever's running for Atlanta.
Ramondre? Ramondre Stevenson?
Yes. Ramondre Stevenson is not Derrick Henry. He will never be Derrick Henry.
He's not Derrick Henry, no.
He can't. So my point is, if you tell me 10 running backs who's not Derrick Henry, I'll give you 20. Next question. Let's keep going, guys.
Ain't no question. We're done.
$20
Actually, hold on. Actually, looking at the teams right now, I don't think there's anybody. There's maybe maybe 2 people that run better than Derrick Henry, and that's when they're healthy.
Jonathan Taylor, I would say,
and
Nicholas Travis.
No.
DeAndre Swift.
Nicholas Travis Trubisky.
I'm purposely not saying him because Mo's earlier was.
Oh no! My hate isn't towards Nicholas Travis Trubisky III, Jamal Travis Trubisky III. My hate.
Why did you add his actual name to the name we give him?
That's not even
Nicholas Jamal Travis Trubisky III. Yo.
Yeah, he has all those things. My hate is towards Kevin Stefanski.
Fair enough.
And nobody is buying you Thomas Patrick Edward Brady III jersey, Flurry.
Name 10 running backs that can run like Henry every down. Nicholas Travis Trubisky III.
Brady really
That's
is
it.
Saquon Barkley.
Saquon
Barkley.
No.
Saquon, baby.
Saquon Barkley can't do that. You know why? He's fragile now. He can, but he can't do it like the Henry on every down.
Saquon Barkley is literally the only reason why the Giants are where they are. You got to give him his respect.
Oh, hold on.
No.
I'm giving him his flowers.
No, but okay. What I'm saying though. Is wait. Did you say Daniel Jones?
No, you said Danny Dimes.
Get that man out of here. Mute Jake for a second, because
Anthony Brian Robinson. Say less. Anthony, I'll give you Brian Robinson.
Brian Robinson to do what?
Because me.
That can run like Brian Robinson is getting 6 yards of carry this season.
Right.
Incredulous. That's Derrick Henry numbers.
Yeah, but again,
I'm really tempted to go on YouTube and just start talking shit to him.
Okay.
Anyways, let's pick this season. Let's pick this next week's games. Dallas at Tennessee. That was Dallas or Tennessee? I'm going Dallas.
I'm going Dallas.
I'm going Dallas. Sorry,
Yeah,
King Henry.
Fraudulent. That's this. You know, this is the first time you picked against them.
We just had a 10-minute episode and 10-minute part just about Derrick Henry, and Watson's like, "No, Dallas, we're good."
No, Dallas.
First of all, as you guys can see, I don't pick with my feelings. As you guys can see,
he just said Tony Pollard and Zeke cannot run like Derrick Henry. Anyways, I'm picking Dallas.
But guess what? When you have what you call it, the defense that the Dallas got. With Micah Parsons, with Micah Parsons on one, with Trevon Diggs, with that defensive line. First of all, that offensive line give Dak so much time to throw the ball. Tennessee are frauds. Outside of Derrick Henry, the rest of the team is fraudulent.
Anthony,
especially their quarterback.
Put your 7 in the comments real quick. I'm gonna put it up. Put your 7 in the comments. I'm gonna put it up.
He got 7. That's better than that's on the same point.
That can run. Yeah, that can run like Derrick Henry every down. Arizona,
7.
I'm interested. I'm interested to see it.
7, really?
Come on, Weston, Arizona and Atlanta.
Oh, jeez.
This is for Atlanta to see if they can still make it because they still have a chance.
But come on,
I want to throw up.
This sucks.
I'm picking Atlanta. I don't know why. That's so dumb.
I guess I'll pick Arizona as my hot take.
Is that even a hot take?
Bro, I don't know, man. This bad business is worse. Like, bro.
That's a bad matchup.
Bro, do you understand how hard it is for me to pick every week, bro? Do you understand how hard it is to pick every sometime? Some of these games, I'm like, why do I have to pick this? Like, I don't want to.
Chicago, Detroit.
I got Detroit.
I'm going to go Chicago.
I knew it. Now that's a hot take.
Is it?
Hey, that's messed up. Watch this. Lamar, quarterback. Justin Fields, quarterback. Dalvin is Cook. Really? Jacobs, Connor, Chubb,
Josh
Harris.
Jacobs?
Harris?
I'm sorry. Wait. Harris who?
He didn't put
your
JT
first
in
round
Harris
pick.
who?
First round pick, baby.
You know what I have
Harris?
a problem with this? I have a problem with his because there's no JT, there's no
because his list is wrong. That's why he's on there. James Conner can't run like Derrick Henry, and neither can Cook, not anymore. And
Jacobs is a different kind of back. There's no way he can run like him.
Exactly. And then we talk. Okay, see. Why do we want to put the comment up? We know Anthony was wrong with this one.
You know what other quarterback that I'm pissed that it isn't on this list?
Who? Jalen Hurts?
No, Joshua Trevor Allen.
Joshua Trevor. Yo, first of all, by the end of the season, we're gonna have like 10 people with new names, and if the NFL ever sees one of these, somebody's coming after us.
Oh yeah, we're done.
Can you guys imagine like one of the NFL hosts on Sunday night when it's a Cleveland game? Nicholas Travis Trubisky III. I mean, Nick Chubb.
Nah, you owe me money. If you do that, they owe us money.
If they do that, they owe Earth2 Sports Talk money. Like they owe us money. So.
Random chick in the background.
You need to trademark that name, and then they'll owe you money.
How we gonna trademark a name that's not ours, bro? Like, how we gonna?
That's not his name either. That's a random ass name, bro.
That's not his name. I'm gonna put down Kansas City for everybody. Denver at Kansas City. I'm just gonna go ahead and write in Kansas City. That's cool.
Let's ride. I mean,
okay. All right, bet. Miami and New England. This is a great one because Miami needs this game. New England needs this game.
Ooh, Miami doesn't play well in the cold. I'm gonna go New England.
Oh my goodness!
And also, Tua's brain is scrambled. So
stop saying that.
Whose brain scrambled?
Tua,
he got
another one.
He's in protocols. He's not.
He's in protocol, so which means he may or may not play. But if he played,
This isn't DJ Khaled. Another one.
I know he kept saying it, and I was like,
But
I'm picking the
I'm going
Dolphins.
fins up. Fins up.
all right,
That's what I'm
I
talking
got New
about.
England.
All right, Giants playing the team that is in Indianapolis.
I got the New York Football Giants.
New York Football
Hey,
Giants.
Wes. Hey, Wes.
"What the hell, first class?" Yes, he is. Thank you. Somebody else said it.
Wow, Anthony. I mean, listen, man, you're not wrong, but damn, like, you don't gotta be so harsh about
But
it.
the videos that Weston sends about like people being hurt and the dumb stuff on TikTok, yeah, he's going to hell.
First of all, I've seen the way some people live at the gym. They deserve every bit of hurt they get. They deserve it. So
Wow.
I inadvertently
Deserve.
gave myself a Karen haircut.
Interesting.
Back
New
over
Orleans at Philadelphia.
and you know what's funny about that though? Your wife has said on multiple occasions, "I want to speak to the manager."
I'm not surprised.
You are the one who had me.
Hey! Go away. we have picks to make. Okay.
New Orleans
right.
at Philadelphia.
See you
Fellas.
later.
Philadelphia.
All right.
Philly.
Oh
yeah.
man. Yeah, I got
Philly.
Philly here.
Wait, is Jalen Hurts back or no?
Doesn't matter.
No,
I'm still going.
it doesn't
Philly.
matter.
I'm going
Guard.
Saints.
Okay.
Jacob, do you enjoy being wrong?
Hey, that's what my pick like
same-
this. Hey, where's what's his face at? He owes me a jersey still for that
It's
one.
bad. It's bad enough you lost by like 0.04 because you pick all the wrong guys to start, and now you're over here just being wrong more.
Hey, at least I was in the freaking
Wow.
semifinals. Where the hell were you?
Wow,
So
wow,
you
wow.
were where?
Carolina and Tampa
The
Bay.
algorithm was in the finals, not you. The algorithm, not you.
Carolina
I got
at
Bucks.
Tampa Bay. I'm picking Carolina, bro.
I got Bucks.
I got to go Bucks. I want Brady to get at least in the playoffs.
No, I don't want that to happen. I
We
want the
know,
world to go.
we know,
I want the
Mo,
world
we
to go on a
know.
reset. I want the world. Cleveland and Washington. I got Washington, man.
Just so you know, if the world going to reset, you lose all your sneakers. You got to start over.
Ah, fuck. I didn't think about that.
All right.
I'm gonna go Washington.
I'm gonna go Cleveland.
Why are you back here?
So you're really picking
I'm gonna go
Nicholas?
Cleveland. I'm picking Nicholas Jamal Travis Trubisky III. That's what I'm going to go with. Yes.
I am going to pick Jacksonville at Houston because I want Jacksonville to make it.
And also, like nobody picked Houston on purpose. Like,
Just because you said that, I'm picking Houston.
Oh,
Listen,
well,
Houston beat.
Jacob.
Yo.
No.
We
Jacob
expect
might
that
not
from
be
you.
right. No, Jacob might be right because
Last time I
Houston did
picked
what they
this,
had to do
last
last
time I
week.
picked like this, I won.
Yes, he did.
Houston has won 2 games, so
About to be
chances
3.
are
And one of them was against
this next matchup. I already know you're going to pick the Raiders, so put Raiders down for Watson. It's okay.
no.
why do we cheer for the Raiders?
Are you
So,
going to pick
I'm-
Jacksonville at Washington at Houston?
You say what? Of course, I'll pick Jacksonville.
Jacksonville at Houston.
Of course,
Okay.
because maybe he's born with it, or maybe it's Maybelline. He's gonna be doing throwing the ball. So
Oh, Jesus,
you know.
Lord have mercy on my soul.
Okay, so I'm just going to pick the 49ers at Vegas.
yeah, 49ers, of
49ers.
course.
Yeah.
Jets.
Terrible.
That's what the coach should have been doing. But instead, they decided,
Right.
we're gonna try to win like 3 games.
Oh my God, and put themselves out of it. I just want to. Okay.
Probably, yeah.
I blame.
So we're picking.
I blame Jeff Tuesday. Continue.
You already know I'm
So
picking
we're picking-
Seattle, so it's okay.
Oh, you're
The man,
picking
is long,
Seattle.
the man is long suffering. Okay, at least he's consistent.
At least,
He likes
yeah.
pain.
Yeah.
Minnesota
What you don't
Minnesota
see
at
is me,
Green Bay.
me up at 2 a.m. in the morning in the bathroom crying with my tissues.
I'm going Minnesota. Even though I don't believe in them, I don't believe in Green Bay even more. I believe in Green Bay even less. That's what
I'm going Minnesota as well.
Yeah.
I'm guessing Jake is going Green Bay.
I'm going
Green Bay. Of course he is.
Yeah. I feel like Jake is just picking opposite now at this point. I don't feel like there's any like rhyme or reason.
Any thought, any reasoning behind it? No, there isn't.
I need Aaron Jones to beat Travis Trubisky the third this week so I can get a good lead on Mo.
Oh, I want to throw up. I just like I hope Steven Stefanski, whatever his fucking name is, does right by me this week.
Oh my God.
All right, Battle of LA's. Who do you guys got?
Right. Ooh. Chargers.
You got mini goat, or what do you guys got?
We got mid versus mid.
Yeah.
I mean, the Chargers are in the playoff.
I'm gonna go with the Chargers.
I'm gonna go Chargers.
You say you're going, so we're all going Chargers.
Yeah.
I feel like Jake is gonna change it at the last minute and be like, "Yo,
no, I'm the first one that said Chargers. Get out of here."
Okay, good. Pittsburgh at Baltimore. I'm going Lamar.
Baltimore.
Yeah, let's go Baltimore.
For the same reason I mentioned earlier, who's doing what in Pittsburgh?
Then come get your niece.
Najee Harris.
Who?
Najee Harris. And Monday night,
I've never heard of that person in the day of my life.
Buffalo at Cincinnati. What's going on? What's this looking like?
That is a beautiful game.
That's a tough game. Yeah.
Ooh.
I think I'm gonna go Cincinnati.
I feel like driving to Ohio to see that game. I mean, let's face it, nobody wants to drive to Ohio, really. But
right.
I'm gonna go Buffalo. Yeah, Bills Mafia.
I'm going the Bengals because Stephon Diggs isn't Stephon Diggs right now.
Yeah,
okay.
but Joshua Trevor Allen is still Joshua Trevor Allen. So
it's still Joshua Trevor JTA. People said Pittsburgh.
I'm gonna laugh at Buffalo if we ever go to a Buffalo game, and you see Woodson on TV holding a JTA sign in the air. And people going, "What's JTA?"
Joshua Trevor Allen. But no, you're right. Pittsburgh wasn't supposed to be winning all the games that they won. I don't understand.
One second, guys.
I don't get that. Anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and call out the picks. Started with you, Jake. Dallas, Atlanta, Chicago, Kansas City, Dolphins, Giants, New Orleans, Bucks, Washington, Houston, 49ers, Jets, Green Bay, Chargers, Baltimore, and Cincinnati.
I didn't say Jets. Get at her. I said Seattle. Come on now.
Oh, see? Good thing I started with you. Oh,
yeah.
Wait, that's right. He said you're long-suffering. So, Seattle. I'll go next. I went Dallas. Yeah, Josh Allen got 3 first names. Dallas, Atlanta, Detroit, Kansas City, Dolphins, Giants, Philly, Carolina, Washington, Jacksonville, 49ers, Jets, Minnesota, the Chargers, Baltimore, and Cincinnati. Weds, Dallas, Arizona, Detroit, Kansas City, New England, the Giants, Philly. He went Bucks, Cleveland, Jacksonville, 49ers, Jets, Minnesota, Chargers, Baltimore, and Buffalo. Those are the picks for next week. I just called out your picks, Wetson. So those are the picks for next week. This was a fun episode. Wetson got to do his rant. Okay, that was an epic rant. I thought that was really, really epic on who is catching and who is passing and who is running for Pittsburgh.
I feel like that was like the second best rant because I feel like your rant on the Colts was a lot better.
Dude, that is still top tier. That is top tier rant. That man spent half an hour, 27 minutes more or less, yelling at the Colts, like just yelling at everybody.
That was a top tier rant.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
The only rant I could imagine that tops this one is Stephen A's rant on Kwame Brown. That's the only one.
That's
That
funny.
is top
That's
tier.
that's.
And then it's
You know
Mo's
what?
on
I
Coast.
feel like I'm in good company, so I'll take it. But I feel like getting that out of my system has helped me to like understand that this year in football is a wash. You know, it's really helped because if I didn't get that in my system, I'd still be holding out hope. That team fucking is terrible. You're telling you know what?
Okay, so
I'm not
but
doing
hold
it.
on. But while we're here, before we go though, I'm going to hate this part of. I'm going to hate saying this one.
Oh.
But the Grizzlies are annoying as hell.
Oh, why would you hate saying that?
No, I'm saying I hate saying that because I love watching Grizzlies play, and Ja is easily like one of my top 5 favorite players to watch right now, easily to top 5. Love watching the Grizzlies play, whether they play with Ja or without him. Everybody on the team, the way they play, I love watching them play. However, their arrogance is unwarranted, and it's getting annoying.
That's funny.
Yo,
But I'm a
so
Commanders fan now, so it's cool.
So I find it because I remember because the Grizzlies, like, yo, they've been talking for the past couple of years now, as if they've been to the mountaintop and everybody's just like climbing up to them. Meanwhile, they haven't made a conference final. The other day was the first game they played on Christmas, which means the franchise as a whole hasn't been all that great. I could name five reasons the franchise has been relevant in 20 years. Like, and it's not like for a long period of time. So when I say I hate it saying this, because I'm like, I love the NBA, I love watching the games, but some teams, like, these guys, I love confidence, because again, my favorite player was Kobe Bryant. So when it comes to confidence, yeah, love it. But arrogance, youthful, unwarranted arrogance is annoying, and that's why I had to, that's why I hate the Grizzlies right now. But I love watching them play. I hate their arrogance, but you know what? Maybe that's how they boost themselves up. Anyway, yeah, I just had to say that part because I had something else to get out of my system.
So I'll say this. I'll say this as anti. Because what Jake said today, I like to argue with Wetson, and I don't really like to argue with Wetson. I'm just going to be anti for a second. I think, okay, hear me out. I think it's a youthful thing.
Yeah,
in this generation,
arrogance.
It's youthful arrogance, and I don't hate it. I just think it's annoying when you lose. If they did it and beat, if they won, I think it would have been fantastic. And but then again, I think it's something you should do. Because I think they're playing with borrowed confidence right now. So I think they have to give it to themselves. I'm enjoying watching them play because they're right now, they're number 1 team in the West, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you really have to beat
number 1.
Everybody. Huh?
They're top for number 1, yeah.
Yeah. So when they say stuff like, yeah, you got to come through us, it's the truth. If they fall out of number 1 by the end of the season before the playoffs start, then I guess that's something that we have to look back and be like, damn, you guys were talking for nothing. But if they manage to stay all the way through number 1 to the playoffs, then how is it just talking?
Bro, the last 2 seasons, if you watch Grizzlies play, if you listen to them talk, you would think these guys were like 3-4 times champion who's like, who's done this so many times. That's how they talk, but they don't back it up when they play. In the regular season they do. In the regular season, last couple of seasons they've been really good in the regular season, but they haven't brought that same energy in the playoffs. So now when you're talking about about how good you are, for example, right, the quote I'm talking about, when they asked Ja, what team are you worried about going through, to get the to get the championship?
Boston.
He's like, oh yeah, Celtics. He's like, oh yeah, what about the West? Now we're good in the West. Right after you say you're good in the West, you got smacked by a Golden State team without Steph and without Wiggins. Hold on. And with Clay having a subpar game, and with Jordan Poole getting kicked out in the beginning of the 4th quarter, if I'm not mistaken. So we're talking like you had everything going for you. You still lost that game, and you talking about how good you are in the West. You haven't proven it yet. It's just, as of right now, I can't even call it arrogance. Arrogance is usually earned. So it's like,
I don't know.
So because
I don't hate it though. I don't hate it.
Again, I love watching them play, but I wish like they would like shut up and ball first before they start talking.
No, I
Offense.
think you talk. You know what? I know what I think they're doing. I think they're talking themselves into a win. So like, if they keep talking and they start winning, and then it's gonna be like, oh look, see.
But you see, like
Nah,
you see,
I don't know about that. The MVP, who's in the lead of them? I mean, even though Jokic has been freaking amazing this
um,
season,
actually, I
I
can see
think
it happen. So,
Luca might be ahead of him.
okay, so I said to somebody, and let me know what you think about it, Mo. I said
Mhm.
Luca is just white James Harden in terms of like
But hasn't James Harden
he,
won an MVP?
hmm?
Hasn't
Yes, he
James
did.
Harden won an MVP?
He,
So Tatum is first. Yeah, Tatum is having a
yeah,
great year, by the way.
yeah.
And Tatum baptized Giannis on
Giannis,
Christmas.
yes,
Oh,
yes. So,
I loved
so
it.
hold
I'm
on.
not gonna lie, I
So no,
loved
no,
it a
no,
little
no,
bit.
no. Celtics watching Celtics play right now is actually beautiful. But in terms of Luka though, he's ball dominant. He's like his usage rate is over like 55% or something like that, which means
Mhm.
he hang on to the ball majority of the time. And
Correct.
often when he gets like double team or he can't do, that's when he will pass it to somebody like within last like 3-4 seconds on the shot clock, trying to make a play. And of course he gets some ridiculous calls. And of course, listen, when you hold on to the ball more than half the time, you scoring 30, you having 30, 10 and 6, 30, 10 and 8 seems normal. It's because we
Mm.
saw it like early on with like LeBron, for example. But the difference with LeBron was like LeBron was a facilitator. That's the reason why he had the ball. Why he was getting those points and stuff like that. But those guys, on the other hand, they just hold on to the ball for way too long. They're not playmakers, and they only make plays for themselves
So
for the
you
most
don't
part,
think
really.
Luka's gonna make it? So you don't think Luka's gonna be in the MVP? He's gonna
No, no, I know, no, he's absolutely in MVP talk, absolutely. But I'm saying though, nope, not KD, because KD has shown up often sometime when it matters. I
Mm.
haven't seen Luka done that yet, so no. Until
I mean,
Luka does that, no. He's James
he
Harden.
made it to the conference finals, though.
Hmm?
He
And
beat the crap out of Phoenix to make it to the conference finals.
Phoenix is not good. Phoenix is not good.
He showed Phoenix was in the finals 2 years ago.
And have they been good since?
Phoenix was number one last year.
Were they? And
Weren't they the
somehow
number one seed?
no, I don't think so. But even if they were, somehow got smacked in the second round by Dallas Mavericks with Luka and who?
Spencer Dinwiddie.
All right, thank you.
No,
Thank you
but
for making my
I don't
point.
know. So to answer the question, I think there's a possibility for Joker to get a third if he brings his numbers up, but that'll be very interesting to watch. I think personally, Tatum and Luca are ahead of him. To me,
Then Joker.
yes.
Well, but hold on. But while I was saying that, we didn't mention Ja. Ja should be in
No,
MVP
no,
vote.
no,
No,
no.
the numbers say he
Not.
is. The team records say
I don't
he
know.
is.
He doesn't. I know, but I don't know. I don't see it.
Okay. So just as
Not
you were telling me,
because he's talking,
Mhm.
not because of the talking. I just don't see it there. I don't see
Really,
MVP. Yeah, I might be wrong.
I think you might be wrong on this one.
Okay.
Because let's see, if I look at Ja's averaging 26, 6 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is it 6 and 5? Mm, no, 26, 8 and 6. 20, well, almost 27, 27, 8 and 6. Along with a steal,
Dang.
and he's shooting what? Yeah, he's shooting 45 from the field, 33 from 3, and 73 from free throw. So he's not having the greatest season, but he's having a pretty good season. And I think, and this team being where they at, warrants them, a look at. Well, right now they're number 3 in the West because they're still also to the Warriors because Denver is 21-11, and New Orleans. Wait, New Orleans playing that well? 21-12.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hey, have you seen this? Ed Reed to become head coach. Right.
I would like to see that. I would like to see that.
Oh, things are
very much like to see that.
You know what? Yeah, the other guy can go.
Yeah,
guy can go.
Yeah. But also, I hate the fact that your Georgia is in the championship, but I'm gonna leave that alone.
Oh yeah, we're playing on 31st. It's all good.
Yeah.
This is the last show of the year, though.
Yes, it is.
It is the last show of the year. The next time we'll be doing this in 2023.
We made it 6 months, 6+ months. Yeah,
we did.
Yeah, because this is episode 27, so yeah, it's half a year.
Yeah, without strangling each other through the goddamn screen.
Fair. Man. So, round of applause to Earth2 Sports Talk host.
Yeah, next time we do this, we're popping champagne on screen. Yeah, you see, I'm with Anthony. In 3 years, I see it. I don't know. He might need some maturing. I don't know if that's what it is, but I don't see Ja Morant winning the MVP like right now. I feel like more seasoned players are gonna win it. It's something about like seniority.
No, I mean,
right?
If you look at it, like there hasn't been like a young MVP on his age since Derrick Rose. And Derrick Rose was a different beast.
And Derrick Rose had a monster season.
That season.
Do you understand that he was playing against prime LeBron in that period?
Bro, we're talking prime LeBron. We're talking KD, and we're talking KD at the time. We're talking Dirk.
Melo.
Yeah. Bro, Derrick Rose was different. Yeah, because Derrick Rose won MVP the year after Lakers won a championship. So man,
he was on a different level for him to be able to do that.
He was on a different level. So.
And Ja's not there, so that's why I don't see it.
And
Ja's exciting to watch, but Ja's not there.
Yeah. The thing is with Derrick Rose talk less and ball more. Ja's talking more than he's balling.
Here you go. It's a different era. It's a different era.
And I get it, but things, and that's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, do I tell you? I love the confidence. I love the talk. I love it. But the thing is, though, you haven't earned certain things, certain talks yet. That's all it is for me. Mm-hmm. Certain talks you haven't earned yet. You have to it's like, imagine me walking up somebody, like, it's just, I can't even think of the analogy right now because it just doesn't make any sense. Like, you haven't earned the right to talk. For example, I think last year they were talking about, we're gonna be the next ones to do it. We're gonna be next dynasty, bro. How are we talking dynasty when you haven't made a conference finals? How are we talking dynasty when you haven't been to the final? How are we talking dynasty when nobody on your team has won an MVP, a defensive player of the year? Like, bro, how are we talking dynasty? How? What are we talking about here? So, not yet. But
I feel you.
Yes. So,
but no. Again, big congratulations on finishing out the year. Can't wait to do this again. We'll have a full calendar year next year. Let's see how that works out.
Let's see how that goes.
Four shows a month.
4 shows a month. Also, 4 shows a month. We're talking now. We're gonna be here for all for the rest of the NBA season, beginning of the NFL season. Hockey, going on, and all the way to the hockey playoff, and then we'll talk.
Right.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
It's gonna be a good time. I can't wait. Thanks a lot, Wedson. I will see you next year.
All right. Thank you for watching.
Right. We'll catch you on the next one, man. And everyone have a good time. Peace.
All right. Peace.
Play ball. There you go. There it is. There's a winner. Look at that.
Back. Gone. We have a
Showdown.
Yankees 12, Red Sox 11. He's gone. He could.